Hello, hello, hello. Sorry about that. Josh, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Greg, weather up. Please, please, please. Hop over. Hop over. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? I'm going to stop that chat in 3. I guess. Okay, I'm going to end that stream and start this one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ended. Right, guys, sorry about that.
Welcome back. Well, we can start again because we can see we've got 12 people in the chat and only 2 likes. No, I do apologise. Sorry about that technical difficulty that we've had there. But welcome back to everybody. If you need a quick break, just carry on. We will
Quick comfort break.
We will we'll hold fire.
Yeah, thank you for sticking with us, and thank you for hopping across again. This has happened before, but I just don't understand it. It's got a power lead going into it. It says there's power going into it, but it doesn't charge the battery, and I've got it USB charging on it. Yes, but it doesn't charge, and the battery died pretty quickly.
Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. And yes, sorry about that. I was just reading the message as well. So we were just asking as well about Mississippi pot roast. I did a poll, but as the poll was ending or going on, we lost sound, we lost video, we lost it all. So Mississippi pot roast, yes, it is a thing. That's good. Yes, but it's not from Mississippi. That's more likely. Most people never heard of it. So I think you should try it. It's a bloody good recipe, but I think it's probably one of those variations of everybody's got their own pot roast and somebody just chucked a few things in, called it a Mississippi pot roast. Don't know why. If you do know why, let us know in the chat. And the Mississippi pot roast was born, but it is a really good taste, isn't it? The Mississippi pot roast.
Mm-hmm.
We really liked it. So I'll end that poll for now because that's over on the other stream, and we'll come back to this stream as well. So the game we were playing just before we lost everything was tell us what state, province, city,
country.
Tell us where you're from and let us know a food, a dish, a sweet, a dessert, even just an item of food that represents where you're from in your opinion. So it doesn't have to be an official thing, just where you're from. And we were playing that game. But let us know where you're from, maybe not where what other states are doing, because then we can play the have we got every state in the chat, which I'm not sure if we have now or not.
No. So just again, thank you for saying that. We are, if you are, well, there's some gaps in the list we've got. It's Alabama, Alaska, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Maine, Minnesota, Missouri, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Mexico, North Dakota, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Utah, Vermont, West Virginia, and Wyoming. So if you are from any of those places, let us know and what you feel your state dish is and what it's known for. That'd be great.
Joshua's just put in Florida key lime pie.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we were in a restaurant on Sunday for your mum's birthday, wasn't we? Weren't we? And on the menu, they actually had key lime pie. They called it key lime pie cheesecake, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we didn't have that because you rightly pointed out. You said that it won't be key limes.
It won't. Well, they won't be. They don't sell key limes over here, so it's not really a key lime pie, is it? But
just a lime cheesecake.
It's probably like a synthetic version or something, or like an oil or something that they've managed to ship over.
Or you can get, I think, the bottles. You know, like you can get the lemon. Is it the Jiffy lemon? Squirty lemon that you sometimes have in pancakes. I think you can get a version of key lime in the squirty bottle, but again, it won't taste right because I think you need the zest, don't you, of the lime. But people did say you can make a good lime pie, but it won't be as good as a key lime pie.
No. Okay.
So we've got a few people. So Craig, I got you one about Nebraska that runs a sandwich. Also the Reuben. I didn't know the Reuben was invented there. Love the Reuben. I'm going to pop that down on my little list.
It doesn't have to be invented, I suppose. I'm not trying to, just what their sort of state food is.
Yes. Clara says Lubbock, Texas, chicken fried steak. Ken says Texas votes for brisket. So I'll put brisket down as well.
So 59 people in the house, 21 likes, please. Thank you. First of all, those who hopped over from the previous stream, please, if you could like this stream, that would be wonderful. We'd really appreciate it. And again, apologies for the technical hiccup. It had full battery and all of a sudden it went, I'm not playing anymore. But it has happened before. I've taken the power out and put it back in and it worked fine, but not this time. However, doesn't matter. We've got a new battery in the camera. If it happens again, I'm going to probably start crying. But if it does happen again and we have to do another stream, we'll use the camera that's in the screen of the computer. So, right.
So Terry says Chambersburg in Pennsylvania, or is that Chambersburg, Pennsylvania peaches? Ooh. We did see some peaches today, didn't we? Not necessarily, well, sliced peaches. And I did say, oh, we can make a peach cobbler.
Yeah. I saw John Helwig in the house. I can't see him now, but I did see him. There he is, John Helwig. Detroit, Michigan, Coney Island. Square pizza. Slow roasted. What I can't even read it. What's that?
I can't even see where you're reading.
Shawarma.
Shawarma.
During Lent. Muskrat dinners? Not kidding.
Muskrat dinners.
What's that then?
Slow roasted shawarma. I'll go with that.
Oh, Cookie, just noticed. Hadn't noticed. Want a gift? Subscription. Thank you. That probably, if it is, we dished out 5, but I think it was probably from Alan Whetstone. Bless him. Put some 10 memberships out, didn't he? Which was wonderful. Thank you.
Lux, my watch just said that you sent us an email. I'm purposely not going to read that one because I know it's going to be some food at some restaurants and it's going to make me hungry because it is almost 10 p.m. here and I'm not going to try and get a takeout or anything at this time.
Kazaki!
Yeah, Kaz is in the chat.
In the house from Utah. I'm glad you're here. Tell us, because we're missing a slot from Utah. What do you think Utah is like a state dish? It doesn't have to be originally from there or just in your opinions. Like I say, it doesn't have to have won an award. But what do you think is a good dish that represents Utah? You could say mac and cheese if you wanted to, because we know you love your mac and cheese. But if something, jumps out of you and go, oh, wow, yeah, that's really good, Utah food. We want to try and get every state, but on every sort of, what you think your favorite food is. So let us know, please.
So I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right. Macomb Boy says Alabama is probably barbecue chicken with Alabama white sauce, Bob Gibson, or maybe lemon icebox pie. I've got a question about icebox. When you say icebox, is that just meant like the freezer section? So like it's put in the freezer, or is icebox something like a different term for you guys? Because I was trying to kind of decipher what that actually meant in some recipes. I'm assuming it's just put in the freezer, but please let me know if I'm wrong or right, please. Roy, stop saying chicken fried steak. I know it's horrible, isn't it, having to listen to chicken fried steak when you want one.
Particularly when you want chicken fried steak.
Monty Richardson, funnel cakes and frozen margaritas. We were lucky enough to have both of those. Or actually, did I have the frozen margarita? No, I didn't. I went for just a regular margarita, didn't I?
Just we're talking about drinks. We need to rustle up some cowboy coffee, don't we?
Oh, we
have not done that yet. Just haven't had time. We have been very, very busy, haven't we? Lots going on. We have
been busy. So hopefully we'll get some time to do that because we really want to try it. So that will be good as well. And I think we need to we definitely need some caffeine in our lives, don't we? Supreme win. Florida is stone crab claws.
Oh, wow. Awesome. So some shout outs. Lux, thank you for hopping over. Roy, thank you for hopping over. Bernie, Supreme win. Monty, Ed, Kaz, Ed, Clara, Royce, Cody Q. Cody Q's got to go, so love you.
Bye, Kathy. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, Kathy. Texas sheet cake, Laurie says. What's a sheet cake?
Oh, that's like Texas sheet cake, like the Cracker Barrel Coca-Cola cake.
Oh,
It's
wow.
in a yeah. Rectangular sheet.
Okay. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Joshua, Don 53. I from Minnesota. Hey, glad you're in here because we need Minnesota. We're asking where you're from. So, Minnesota, what do you think is a good state food? What represents Minnesota? Doesn't have to be an award-winning thing, but something that you think that's a great thing that Minnesota does. And we're going to see if we can get every state in today's game. We also need to do the prize draw as well
We do.
before the battery on the camera runs out.
No, we will do that. Don't worry. Or the battery on the computer runs out.
Is that not plugged in?
No, it is. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm just teasing you. Okay. So
77 people, sorry. 77 people watching, only 40 likes. Sorry. Please like the video. Please.
Keita says Waffle House in Georgia. Oh, we did like a bit of Waffle House, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. One person's liked the video. About 41. Come on. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video.
Right.
45.
Mark says New Hampshire and Vermont for apple cider donuts.
Oh,
Nice.
apple. So over here, cider, all cider is alcoholic. 50 people like in the chat. All cider over here is alcoholic. So I presume that's like a cider is like, it's not hard cider. It's just like an apple juice.
Yes.
In the thing. Yeah.
Cloudy,
okay. Cloudy.
like a cloudy apple.
Cool.
Yeah, lots of people saying where's good. Like what? No, sorry, that's rubbish English. Lots of people are saying what state dishes are good for them as well. Like, so what other states this would be? So
Oh, yeah.
a lot about Wisconsin, saying about cheese. I'm just gonna go in here a second.
56 likes. 56 likes. Come on.
Oh,
can we get some more likes? 81 people
noticed.
watching.
I haven't got that on.
I should do a poll. Have you liked this video? 57. Come on, that deserved a like. Come on, that deserved a like. Just while Mrs. H is doing that, just a bit of useless information. We've Mrs. H and myself are just celebrating 7 weeks of no alcohol. Yep. I basically turned into my dad when he used to work. I'm just a grumpy old man now. Grumpy, middle-aged, grumpy, grey, grumpy, middle-aged old man. So that's got to be worth some likes as well. But yes, good that we 7 weeks. I'd love to say that I feel better, but we don't, do we?
No.
I thought it would be like 7 weeks, no alcohol. Be like, yeah, I've got loads of energy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to feel great. And all my body's going to be like, oh, yeah. No, my tummy's gone down a little bit, which is good. It needed to do that. My blood pressure's gone down a little bit as well, which is also another good thing. But apart from that, nada. So please, 63 people have liked it. 78 of you in the chat. Come on, guys. That's got to be worth a couple of likes, please. Please. North NC Citizen 2.
So Mark says Minnesota has redneck sushi, dill pickle, and cream cheese wrapped in deli ham. Not sure how I feel about that. I'd have to try it and see.
I'd give that a go. Like the bloody stream, Josh.
Pam says we should make moon pies from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Wow. Sounds good.
Moon pies.
And RC Cola. Moon pie and RC Cola. Sorry, darling.
Oh, RC Cola.
Is that a brand of cola then, is it? Or
I have no idea.
Whenever I see RC, I think of remote control. When the kids are like little remote control cars, RC cars. Yeah. You know what they are. Central New York.
Royal Crown Cola.
Ah, okay. We don't get that over here, do we?
We've not frozen. Sorry. In my head, I was picturing a label, but then I didn't know whether I could hear Alana crying. So I was just listening out.
Really? Oh, right.
No, I don't think we can. So yeah, I was just checking. My mum instincts, everything shut down whilst I just homed in listening.
You're a good mum.
Well, right. Bye, Kaz. Kaz has got to go. I'm not sure what the comment was, Kaz, because the chat's a bit all over the place for us because we've not been very good at it. But I'll find it and we'll respond to you. But thank you for dropping in and safe travels, my friend. Roy says it's considered low-end cola. I reckon we can get that here, you know.
Right. I think we should do the prize draw. Teresa, don't forget Mr. H. The older we get, happy hour is a nap. Yeah.
We need a nap every now and then, don't we?
Yeah. There's been a few times during the day, particularly like the weekend, I'm like, I just gonna get 40 winks. Is that a saying in America? 40 winks? Have a little sleep?
I think so. Bernie's asked prize for what? So the purpose of tonight's live stream was to announce the winner of the free Franklin barbecue books that we were kindly sent by Karen, but we already have them. So she suggested that we give them away to one lucky subscriber. So that is what we are doing tonight. So we had a competition on our live stream almost 2 weeks ago, I think it was, and we said we would announce it tonight. So we're going to be doing that.
I think we should do that momentarily.
Right, let me get the
just in case we lose this stream. And anyone watching back, they'll be like, I'm not going to another stream.
Okay, so I'm gonna reposition myself so I can be by the camera and hold this up and you can tell me.
Yep.
Can everyone see this?
It is no.
See.
We get some good fingerprints on these. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I can't keep it still forever. Right, so we're gonna get
maybe pop it on the monitor. That's it. Right. Very, very, very high tech here.
Right, tell me when to
go.
And again.
Go. Who's going to win the 3 Franklin barbecue books? John. Oh no, E.V. Todd. Very nearly John Helwig then. E.V. Todd.
Is that backwards on the screen? Or is it...
You can read it.
No, I can't read it on this screen.
So what does it say on yours?
But here it looks backwards. Does it look backwards on there?
What does it say when you look at it?
E.V. Todd. Yes, on here it looks like it's backwards.
Yeah, E.V. Todd. At E.V. Todd.
Well, congratulations.
E.V. Todd, congratulations.
Congratulations, E.V. Todd. So, E.V. Todd, please get in touch with us.
Yes, E.V. Todd.
Send us an email, mrhandfriends@gmail.com, and we will arrange to get those 3 books to you. Yes, he gets all 3 books.
Lucky jammer.
Lucky jammer. They are really, really good. You've loved them, haven't you? So we first bought the Franklin barbecue, the first one, the smoky meats one, didn't we? No, it's just called Franklin barbecue. We bought that and you really liked it. So then Alana, I think, bought you the steak one for Father's Day.
Yeah.
And then I think you got one for your birthday, didn't you, as well?
Yes.
So you've got all 3 in the collection now. Yes, Joyanne, Kent's book is good as well. So that would be another good book to buy. I mean, we are going through some books at the moment, and a lot of you have sent us recipe books and things. And there's a lot there that I would highly recommend as well if you've not had them already. For those of you that have just seen this message, congratulations also means congratulations.
All right. You could have told me before I penned
Sorry. No. Congratulations. This is a new one.
Yeah.
So congratulations. So Evie Todd, make sure you get in touch. Hopefully you will see this. What I might have to do is, I should have taken a screenshot of that. But I will get in contact. Well, I can't get in contact with you. You'll have to get in contact with us. Like I said, send us an email, mrhandfriends@gmail.com, and we will arrange to get that sent to you. I'm just trying to close this down quickly. There we go.
Right, Evie Todd, well done. Congratulations. So we're still playing our game. Still playing our game.
We are still playing the game. So this is, let us know what state you're from and what dish you feel personally it represents your state. And it doesn't have to be the official state dessert. So yes, let us know. So Tom Schmidt, Western New York, hot roast beef on Kimmelweck roll with horseradish or buffalo rings. Oh, hot roast beef. Oh, so Cookie says, speaking of which, you should try cooking some corn on the cob in that smoker or barbecue as a side. I had a little play with some corn on the cob, didn't I? And because I was trying to do something else, I completely ruined it. So
was that on the pit barrel?
It was on the pit barrel. So I didn't serve it. So yeah, I am capable of ruining corn on the cob. I'll just let you know that. Mickey Mayfield, in Georgia, we have Brunswick stew. Pennsylvania, shoe fly pie. We made that one as well, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Okay, Lorraine, Hale in the chat. MC, Joyanne, Royale, Don 53, Roy, Dan, Greg, Larry, Roy, Cookie, Joyanne, Greg, Brenda, Mickey, Heather, Gabrielle, Teresa, Mark, Joyanne, Joshua, and Johnny.
Yep, Roy is present. So welcome everybody welcome. You've been here for a while. So thanks for sticking with us as well. David says still going with steak de Burgo and scotcheroos. I've never heard of either of those.
Now I'm hungry. Joanne here. Laurie says chicken fried corn on the cob is good.
Chicken fried corn on the cob? Ooh.
Mm-hmm. If we try that. John Schneider, howdy. Heather, bloody love y'all. Bloody love y'all.
So sorry. I was going to say, so the key to corn in the cob is to either cook it in the husk and with aluminium foil, whereas I just chucks them on without the husk. I think that's maybe where I went wrong, maybe. Oh, okay, David, you really confused me. I've put that against Texas now. So, right. Scotcheroos. Scotcheroos are from Iowa. Never heard of those.
2010. What are the rules? So just let us know what state you're from and what your state dish, what you feel your state dish is. Doesn't have to be award winning, doesn't have to be anything official, just something that you feel that your state is good at doing. Just let us know and we will try and see if we can get every state on our list. We've got a few gaps here and there. Do you want to read them out? Or
yeah, have we got anyone from Alaska in the chat? So we're going to go back to probably playing a little bit of can we get every state, and we'll see if we've got an Alaska in the chat, and then they can let us know. We also need an Arkansas, a Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Idaho, Illinois. I was going to say Iowa, but David's helped out there. Kansas, Kentucky. Did we not have Kentucky? Don't think we did we? No Minnesota, although I think there's somebody in the chat from Minnesota. Missouri, Nevada. We could do with a bit more from Montana, New Mexico, North Dakota, Ohio, Rhode Island. Oh, well, there's a surprise. We never get Rhode Island, do we? South Carolina, South Dakota, Vermont, West Virginia, and Wyoming.
Right, there's two things. Someone said Alaska's king crab.
Okay.
And also, I did see Colorado has to be Rocky Mountain oysters. No chance. But yeah, we can write that down, Mark. Thank you for that.
So, shall we ask in a poll who's had Rocky Mountain oysters? Would you? I'll take this.
Yeah. So yeah, Bernie Lomax says corn fritters. Laurie says ate them once. I was a little tipsy. Yeah, it's not for me. Rhode Island is so tiny. I think only about 17 people live there. Well, actually, my niece has married a gentleman that was born in Rhode Island. We should send him a text and say, "Get on the chat. Get on the chat." Jane in the house. John. Can't have Rocky Mountain oysters. I have a nut allergy. Oh dear. Right then.
Okay.
Have you had Rocky Mountain oysters?
Sorry, I didn't write it correctly as well. Okay. Jeffrey says you'll need to come to Montana for some beef. We're up for that, aren't we?
Yeah. What kind of beef? How is it done? Is it like a beef roast, or is it like a barbecue beef, or just steaks? Let us know. 66 people have said they no and never will have Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh, it's changing this one quite a bit.
30 votes.
So Rial saying prime rib for the Montana, I'm guessing.
Ah.
I could go for that, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Mickey just said chitlins.
Chitlins.
Yeah. Where would that be from? Where would that be? Mickey Mayfield. Where would and would that go with something else?
Oh, Guitar Man says Rocky Mountain oysters are called calf fries in Oklahoma. I've had those.
Ah.
Oh, so Jeffrey saying in the state of Montana, there is more cattle than there is in Texas and in Florida.
Wow. Shane P, greetings from upstate New York. Everyone knows about pizza and buffalo wings. But what's that?
The garbage plate is the state's unofficial drunk food. Ground beef, potatoes, macaroni salad, and chopped onions.
Well, that sounds good. The garbage plate.
That's going on my list.
That does sound like drunk food. But I bet it's amazing. I bet it's amazing after a couple of beers.
I thought you were going to say after a kebab, because that's garbage food here, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Minnesota tater tot casserole, hot dish. Yes, we tried that, didn't we?
Oh, Josh said I've had hog fries.
Okay, is that something else then? Not.
Don't know.
Hog fries. So Arkansas has a testicle festival. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? A testicle festival, bit of alliteration or something going on there.
Yeah, no.
Meet a Montana cowboy, and he said they would toast them fresh along an iron. Okay, Laurie, have we eaten bison yet? No.
No, we haven't.
We haven't. No, I don't think we have.
No, I'm guessing it tastes a little bit like beef, but I'm probably way off that. Maybe it's a bit richer than beef. I don't know. Ellen in the house, Connecticut, pizza and lobster roll with warm butter.
Right.
CT in the house.
Lobster roll.
2010. That's so wrong. I'm with you there. That is wrong.
So in the poll, the chat, we've got, have you ever had Rocky Mountain oysters? So far, we've got 64% of people saying no, and I never will. We've got 11% saying no, but I would. 18% yes, they were okay, and 7% said yes, bloody awful.
Minnesota here. David. Do we need Minnesota? Did we get a Minnesota?
We had the hot dish, but if we've got any other recommendations for dishes, David, from that represent Minnesota, in your opinion, then let us know.
Yeah.
Ria says bison is good, a bit leaner than beef, and a little sweeter flavour.
Oh wow.
I was pausing on the bison because I'm not sure if I've ever had it in Poland, but I don't know.
Don't know.
Can't remember now.
Food, yes, David. Yes, food. What you think Minnesota is sort of renowned for? It doesn't have to be like I said, this award-winning, anything like that. Just tell us what you think's a good sort of dish.
Yes, John said about the Michigan pasties.
Oh.
So from my understanding, and I'm not sure if this is going to be correct because we've not tried them, but I think they're a little bit like Cornish pasties.
Oh wow.
I think.
Cool.
So David said about the potato tot hot dish. We've got that one down. Yes, we did try that once upon a time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We did quite like it actually. Clara says about the Juicy Lucy. Who are we talking to? Is it about the Juicy Lucy?
What, tonight?
No, it was on our Patreon, wasn't it?
I can't remember. But which one we're talking about, Patreon. If you want to check out Patreon, support us a little bit more, we do have a Patreon. Links in the comments somewhere. Don, Juicy Lucy.
Yeah, where's the Juicy Lucy from? I can't remember now. Remember it's the one with cheese inside.
I can't remember. I can't remember what I did this morning, to be honest.
Minnesota is a Juicy Lucy.
Oh, maybe it was it Red Bay?
Might have been actually.
Because Red Bay's from
Minnesota, yeah.
Could be.
So we are correct. Michigan pasties might have rutabaga and could feature other meats like chicken. Oh, okay. So it's mainly beef, isn't it? In like Cornish pasties, but
yeah, but it's like a bit of beef, onion, potato, little bit of veg sometimes in there, but mainly beef. But you can get so many different pasties now, can't you?
okay. Sorry. Yes, you can. Sorry, I just read Bernie's message and it says nastiest meat I ever had was bear.
Ooh.
Don't try it as you just can't eat it. You need to train it for your body. You need to train for it, get your body ready, as it will make you sick straight after eating it.
Really?
I did not or would not have thought that, would you?
Wow. Hey, Victoria in the house. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. H. How are you?
Hi. Intel Pines test. We've seen the test. Hope it works. Mark, I make a good rabbit parmesan. Or do you say parmesan? Have you ever had rabbit?
No. No rabbit. It's just basically beef, lamb, chicken, turkey, pork. That's about as far as it goes for me, I'm afraid. I've not been that experimentative with food and game and things like that.
I told you, didn't I? So our version of Walmart is Asda over here in the UK, and you used to be able to get rabbit in Asda just as like walking through. It wasn't like the butcher counter or anything, but you don't get it anymore. So I don't know if there's something where they stopped serving or supplying rabbit over here. Not sure at all.
I've had duck. Is the other one that's about as
duck. But have you ever had duck and other than crispy duck?
I had a duck dish in a Chinese before. It wasn't crispy. It was like in big thick slices.
Okay.
But yeah, but mainly crispy. Squirrel is also good. Never had squirrel. Pan fried squirrel is good.
So Lux says she's had frog legs and gator.
I've had snails before when I was in the south of France, and it was disgusting.
I think it's just the well, not that I've had it, but the thought of the texture.
It's the texture, and they're all this wooden block. And there's all these like bloody snails in there, and it was like you got to cover them in like a garlic sauce just to try and disguise the taste. Basically, if you need that much sauce, it's obviously tastes disgusting if it needs that much sauce, and it still tasted awful. You pulled it out, and you can see all the suckers, whatever it is, it walks on or slides on, and I was like, I had a bit. I was like, I'm not eating that. Give me a burger.
Oh.
I was like, no. I want a burger. Le Big Mac.
Okay, should we end the poll on the Rocky Mountain oysters?
Yep.
So 65% of you said no, and I never will. Which camp would you be in?
No, never will.
Yeah, I think I'd be in that camp as well. I think it would take a lot to get me to try that as well.
There's no amount of beers that would. I'd eat pretty much anything after about a skinful of beers, but no. Anywho, right, end of the poll. Great stuff. So 65% said no, never will. 10% said no, but I would. 20% said yes, they were okay, and 6% said yes, but bloody awful.
So a lot of people are actually going for the snails. Say they like snails.
Well, there's a lot of French influence in certainly some of the southern states.
Yes.
So, but yeah, not for me. Not for me. If I've got to like drown something in sauce, you know, it wasn't very nice. They might have even been. They almost like raw. They were cold. They weren't hot, and it was like.
I thought you said roar, as in like that was a rubbish roar. But I was like, what? A snail roar? Oh dear. Okay. Greg, I'm pretty open to trying things, but I might struggle with escargot. I think I would.
Yeah, it's not my game. Not my game.
Now, Josh is saying he would rather have the hog chips than snails. What's hog chips?
Don't know. I don't know what the hog chips are. Can someone let us know? What are hog chips?
Oh, Heather says, I guess we're still talking about the snails. The texture is supposed to be like a sauteed mushroom.
Oh.
We like mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to be quite. I'm a bit particular about mushrooms. If they've just gone past, it can ruin a meal, or if they're not quite cooked enough.
Sorry, are you talking mushrooms or snails?
Yeah, mushrooms.
Sorry, I was.
I'm not talking about snails.
I was like, oh, okay, maybe you had a bad snail. It looks like you've just had it cooked wrong. I think
it was in France, so you know, it's the.
Yeah, people seem to like snails. I'm not sure I'd want to eat snails, but Gabriel was saying he'd rather eat snails than balls.
Yeah, I'd rather not eat either, to be honest.
But I guess there's going to be another one like oysters. I guess that's going to be similar to snails in terms of texture. Apparently, hog chips, is that right? It's a nice way of saying hog testicles. Yeah, it does make them sound more appealing, doesn't it, when you say hog chips?
Not now, it doesn't.
No, you think like nice little strips of pork.
Yeah, shadow kissed beef. Tongue is good. Okay. So who have we got left then, love? Let's have a quick look.
We've got quite a few.
Okay, so we've got Arkansas, Delaware, Idaho, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Missouri, Nevada, New Mexico, North Dakota, Ohio, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Vermont, West Virginia, and Wyoming. Or any of you state guys there, or if you've been to a state from one of these I've just read out, let us know, and what you think might be a good dish from these states. That'll be awesome.
Johnny Crumb says the next time they have chips, that's the first thing they're going to come to their mind.
Yeah.
Well, we had chips earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a quick dinner. Hi, Cindy from Massachusetts. I like Brenda's thing as well, so just shed a kiss. I don't eat anything that might be tasting me back.
That's tongue, yeah.
Yes. Tongue is good if you cook it low and slow, otherwise it's tough.
Yeah, isn't it funny, isn't it? Like, oh, you think about tongue, but you know. Wow. We've got a super chat. Victoria, thank you.
Thank you, Tori.
Tori, thank you so much. $10. Thank you so much
You.
for future snack videos. We'll be putting that to good use. Thank you so much.
Bless you. Thank you.
That is lovely. Well, I'm not getting bloody buffalo chips or whatever it is. I mean, or Rocky Oysters.
Rocky Mountain Oysters.
Right now, or frogs or snails, something like that. But maybe get some burgers or hot dogs. But that is lovely. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you so much.
Rhode Island is known for calamari. As David says, can you set up PayPal with your account? We have a PayPal for like support, if that's what you mean, David. So we have got one. Is it in the description?
Yeah. So you could do like a PayPal. Yeah, you can send some money to PayPal. The reason we did that is because PayPal take a lot less than YouTube do. So YouTube will take 30%, including super chats and stuff, which is I don't quite agree with. I think obviously ads and things like that. Okay, great stuff. But if someone gives you like a super chat, but yeah, YouTube takes 30%. I think.
Oh, David.
PayPal doesn't take
as much. No,
it's like 2% or something. Yeah.
David said try to do a super chat, but no PayPal. Oh, yeah. So super chats, it might just be like credit and debit card payments.
Yes, if you've got a card. What are you watching on? Are you watching on a TV or are you watching on your phone, your cell phone, or because if you're watching on your laptop or an iPad or tablet or your cell phone, if you've got like Apple Pay or something, a card attached to your phone, you can do something called a super chat. But please, don't feel like you have to or anything like that. That's what it's all about.
So a lot of people are saying about frog's legs as well.
David S. Johnson just said, I don't like putting my card on a PC. I totally get that. No problem at all. We do have like I say, PayPal, but don't worry. We try and read out as many chats as we can, don't we?
Yes, we do. I don't know how as well the this function works.
In what way?
So it says start a Q&A.
So that's you can do questions, but one of the options will be the answer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think.
No.
Okay, right. Let's moving on.
Sorry.
Josh in the house, Rial in the house, Clara, David Johnson, Wild Rice here in Minnesota. Google was ruled monopoly by a federal court today. Investigating. Interesting. Wow.
That could change a few things.
Yeah, I get it. I don't want to talk much about it because obviously we're kind of employed by Google, aren't we? So, but like adverts and stuff, I go, okay, 30%, that's fine. But like things like super chats and memberships and things like that, they take 30% of that, and it's like just doesn't quite sit right.
That's why we have the Patreon as well, don't we? Like because
Patreon takes something between 7 or 10%. So we got Patreon, so we get people coming over there, and we try and do as much as we can on Patreon, whether it's like a free, depending on what tier you're on, they set that up so you get free merch after 3 months, depending on what tier you're on. We do monthly Zooms. We try and post as much as we can on there, and obviously what's coming up. But I was very pro memberships on YouTube, and then we got a strike, and they wouldn't tell me. This is a while ago, and it water under the bridge. They wouldn't tell me what it was, and I was like, right, you know what? I'm taking the memberships, and that's what I say now. If you're going to be a member on YouTube, just do the 99 cents. Don't do the higher version, the higher ones. I can't delete them. So if you want to, jump onto YouTube memberships, just do the 99 cents. Do not do the higher tiers. If you want to hop over and do something more, I would suggest Patreon, where we're doing posts every day. But yeah, if you are interested in the YouTube version for the bespoke emojis, just do 99 cents. You don't need to please don't do higher. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense.
Mickey put an interesting statement. His grandson asked, why do we put a round pizza in a square box but cut it into triangles?
Yeah.
It is a good point, isn't it?
Yeah. But doesn't Michigan have the square pizza?
It does, and you cut those into squares.
See, Michigan, they got it sorted, haven't they? They got a bit of common sense, haven't they?
I wonder why pizzas were round, because it's really difficult to get like a round shape, isn't it? Well,
yeah, it is. Yeah, but you just sort of automatically associate pizza being round.
Yeah,
but it makes sense. It should be square or like rectangular, doesn't it? Really, it's easier to put into like a pan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or not a dish, but So yeah, Mark, Rhode Island has Johnny Cakes and Hermit Cookies. Monty Richardson, do you know why manholes and manhole covers are round? Do I know why they're round? You know what? Is it because it's easier to drop the manhole cover in? But yeah, they are all round. Predominantly, they are all round, aren't they? Manhole covers on the road. Normally round. You can get some that are like rectangle.
In the US?
And over here.
Are they?
Predominantly manhole covers in the road are predominantly around. You get some rectangular.
It's got a stumped. So people say so they can't fall in on themselves.
Oh, I see what you mean. The yeah. So however you throw them in, it's not going to drop in.
No, it's quite interesting because this chat about the pizza going into the round into the box, and Victoria says, "Well, they put cookies in a rectangular box," which is true, and cookies are round.
Yeah, that's. I'm going to start a question. I don't even know how this is going to work.
So Greg says, on your side of the pond, are there any British foods associated with particular counties? So the first one I can think of would be like Yorkshire pudding. Then we've got like Cumberland sausage, haven't we? So it's like a different seasoning and everything. They're called Lincolnshire sausages. So just pork sausages, but with different seasonings in for like those kind of areas. You get like a Lancashire hot pot as well up in Lancashire. And then down here, you'll get, what do we have down here? Why can't I think? Well, the Cornish pasties we spoke about earlier. Scotland, you get the haggis. Why can't I think of things that are from down south? Fish and chips is all over, but it's usually better by the coast for obvious reasons. Like you get things. This is actually quite almost like an American thing. It's a battered Mars bar. So like a Mars bar chocolate bar in batter. So like a little bit different from how you'd get like a corn dog batter, like a floured batter, deep fried. And that's a thing as well, but it's not served everywhere. I'm just trying to think any other
down south. I guess because I was born in the south, but I was going to say things like fish and chips, but fish and chips are all around sort of the coast. Pasties, Cornish pasty is more sort of south coast.
The kind of traditional like clotted cream.
Oh yeah.
And skeins of clotted cream. They're like traditionally down south. Which scones are not biscuits, just to point out, are they? They're completely different. What else? I can't think of any. Like, there is loads, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
No, there's there's a lot, but I can't think. Victoria sponges, was that like a bit of an English thing
think
rather than
it's-
like a South?
Yeah, I think that's just English. You get like I suppose we're talking like different, like Wales. They do different things. Obviously, Welsh, Scotland, and Ireland. But there's definitely regional things, and if you have it in one place, it's different from another. And it's quite interesting because when we go on Blanks New and Ask For's channel, they do a lot of English food, and you see in the chat a lot of English people talking about the different food differences.
Mm-hmm.
And we think different things to what they think as well. So it's obvious that between us, we've got different variations as well. A chicken fried pizza bar, Roy?
Bloody hell. I will pass on blood pie.
Lux. So in terms of fish and chips, it's usually cod or sometimes haddock or plaice, isn't it? But that's the main fish and chips. And it's not really regional. It's more to do with what's overfished, isn't it? And
yeah.
What's available, because some places do like both so that you can get a variation in price. I don't really taste too much of a difference. I always prefer to have cod if I can. But yeah, it's not too different.
Clotted cream is delicious. Leeks, kale soup. Mark said Rhode Island also has kale soup.
That sounds healthy. Kale soup. So,
difference between English and Irish breakfast. I don't actually know. I think it's I did have a Welsh breakfast, and it was exactly the same, but it was just it had I presume Welsh meat as opposed to like English. I couldn't really tell too much difference, to be honest. I don't know if the same is with Irish breakfast or not. I don't know actually. I've never had an Irish breakfast.
I think they're all very, very similar, aren't they? It just, like you said, the meat might be slightly different, or they might just have a different side, or the bread might be slightly different, but it's egg, meat, baked beans.
Yeah. Butter pie. The burger wouldn't melt, so I put it in the pie. Oh. Joanne's got to go. Bloody love you, Joanne. Take care.
Bye.
Again, congratulations to is it Todd? Evie Todd.
Evie Todd, yes. So you'll
That's
have to
our
let
winner.
us know. David Weiss said, I had a UK friend ask me yesterday if we put milk in iced tea. I had to unfriend him.
Oh dear. Brilliant. I'm really getting into iced coffee, aren't we?
We are. We do like an iced coffee. You've just started trying a different kind of coffee as well, haven't you?
Yeah, it's not great. It's more for health benefits and to give me a clearer mind, because my mind's all over the place. I'm actually having mushroom coffee, believe it or not, full of goodness apparently. And yes, I've started having it. I had it black, and it wasn't very nice at all. So I had it with some like milk or oat milk to sweeten it up. It did taste a bit more palatable after that. Yeah, mushroom coffee. Yeah, supposed to be good for you, but I'll let you know as the weeks go by. But we just had from the guitar man super chat.
Oh, thank you.
$10. Thank you so much. Can you read that out?
Yeah, Arkansas in the house. Arkansas has a cheap cheese dip festival. It's
Ooh.
supposed to be the state dish, also known for hush puppies, cornbread, possum pie. That was one I was
Possum
thinking.
pie.
Chocolate gravy, pulled pork barbecue, hams, and Delta tamales. Ooh.
So yeah, that's what a great. Thank you so much for the super chat. But that's some great info there.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Chocolate gravy.
Wow. Cheese dip festival. I'll go to that, not the testicle festival. You can stick that up where the sun don't shine. But I'm all up for the cheese dip.
Well, I like cheese dip, especially because we've had queso.
Queso.
Now.
Bloody hell, they're queso.
because I wasn't very into like melted cheeses like that. But
And now,
yeah, exactly. Like I'd rather have the cheese. Cheese is another regional thing. So cheddar cheese
cheddar gorge.
was originally from Cheddar. We're not far from Cheddar, so that's where that originated from. And then you get like different cheeses, don't you? From different places like Gloucester, Wensleydowns.
Yeah.
So cheese is very regional.
Yes.
Yes, cheese dip does sound good.
Victoria said, I'm going to need coffee for tomorrow. Kids go back to school. Wow.
Oh, it's going to be a busy day for you, I think.
I thought the kids had just broken up over here, haven't they?
Yeah, it's really different. So they go back at the beginning of August over in the States. And then we like literally finish mid to end of July. It's crazy, isn't it?
Wow.
Tammy says, I dehydrated some portobello mushrooms and then ground them into a powder. I used it as part of a seasoning I put on pork roast, and it's so good that even my even my mushroom hating husband liked it. Do you know what? I think there's a lot to be said for like when you dry the mushrooms and put them to something, that it gives it a whole new taste and a whole new depth of taste as well. I think sometimes when we just slice mushrooms up, you don't really get a full flavor, but when you chop them up finely and put them into like a stock or a broth or something, it does make it sound really good. So that does sound good. Mushrooms and pork. Love it.
I still quite like mushrooms cut into like quarters, or biggish mushrooms or button mushrooms, have a bit of substance to them.
Yeah.
You get them from like the Chinese ones, always have good ones. And you bite into them, it's like, yeah, that's a real nice mushroom. But if they've slightly gone, I'm not.
They're too slimy as well, aren't they?
Yes, slimy. When it gets like too slimy, it's like, oh no.
I agree, Teresa. Coffee is my morning elixir of awakeness. I like the first coffee of the day is the best, isn't it?
Oh, bloody hell, yeah. Yeah, when I'm sneaking around the backyard, starting the fire pit or starting the pit up, sneaking around, trying not to wake the neighbors up, and I've got a coffee, it's like, oh my, yes, lovely. Oh, Monty, I'm home now. What did I miss? Monty, Evie Todd won.
Yes.
Evie Todd won the 3 books. We're talking about. Well, actually, I don't know if you saw the last stream. We actually had to do a new stream because the camera died. But we're also talking about state foods. What your state is kind of, what you feel represents your state. Doesn't have to be the state you're in right now. It could be the one you were brought up in, or if you did move to another state. Whatever you think, there's no right or wrong answers. We just want to hear from you. We are missing a couple. And did I see David's leaving?
Oh yeah, bye David. Oh, it's also said we've got to make scotcheroos or find a recipe. I'll give that a go as well. Sorry, darling.
Yeah, that's okay. Delaware. So anyone from Delaware, Idaho, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Missouri, Nevada, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Ohio, South Carolina, North Dakota, Vermont, West Virginia, and Wyoming. Any of those states, or if you've been to those states and something really sort of came out at you, food, let us know. We'd love to get this filled out in full, wouldn't we?
We would, yes, because it's valuable information for us as well. Because we like to know what dishes you like to eat. Because isn't all very well us sometimes picking a dish and you guys going, never heard of it.
Yeah,
because that has happened. What was I going to say as well? Josh said deep fried mushrooms. We like deep fried mushrooms, don't we? Especially with like a garlic mayo or something. Really good.
Yeah. It's a nice little starter, isn't it?
We've got some deep fried mushrooms, I think, in the freezer. Or did we eat them? Not sure. But like that. Sorry, the real Cyber 5. When your mushrooms get slimy, wet a paper towel and wipe the tops off. And then somebody else, I think it was Laurie, said put the mushrooms on the windowsill for about an hour before eating them because they absorb vitamin D.
Oh, wow.
We need to line our windows with mushrooms because we don't get enough vitamin D over here.
No, not at all. And obviously, as the nights are drawing in now, aren't they?
Yes.
Although we're in August. Deep fried cauliflower. We've had like cheese, cauliflower and cheese, haven't we?
Yeah, I
But not
reckon
deep
that would
fried.
be quite. Wouldn't be too
Yeah.
bad. Maybe with cheese inside.
Yeah. Well, anything deep fried apart from bloody rocky oysters. I'm not having them deep fried, or bloody buffalo chips or whatever they are. I'm not having them deep fried. But anything else deep fried, I'm on it. Deep fried ice cream.
Does that do anything now if we
I
go
got
up
no
to it?
idea. I'm guessing people can read that and then answer down here.
I don't know. Into Points is Colorado has really great peaches. So they
Cool.
like peaches.
It's like a peach pie or something, or peach
Yeah.
cobbler. Banana and mayo sandwich. Mike,
Oh,
banana and mayo sandwich. Is that good? Must be. Never had banana. My mum, love her. She likes a banana sandwich.
banana and mayo.
Don't know. I don't know how that would go, but it's like there's so many things we've heard before. We're like, yeah, no, and we've had it. It's like, oh, that's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few things that thought I would hate, but I didn't.
Heather said, "What are you going to do with all of these?" So we're just going to make a note and maybe potentially look at some future content. Potentially.
Yeah, if David had anything to do with it, I'm making these scotcheroos as well, aren't I?
What is scotcheroos?
I have no idea, but we'll have to look it up. And Roy says like Elvis sandwich, fried sandwich with bananas and peanut butter. But I did see Monty said doesn't know if it counts, but New Mexico hatch green chilies, which is what Cowboy Kent uses a lot of as well. So I
Yeah,
popped that one down.
absolutely. We did an Elvis sandwich, didn't we? Video.
We did. Greg said 50 Cooking with H episodes. Well, I don't even know how many Cooking with H episodes we've got now, but there's quite a few, isn't there?
Yeah,
You're gonna have a look.
I'm gonna have a quick wee look, because just out of curiosity, really.
I think we've done quite a few and a few more than people realize because we sometimes get suggestions, people saying, "Oh, you should make this." We're like, "Oh, we did that quite a while ago," but we appreciate we didn't have as many viewers then, so people might have missed it and people might not have gone back and watched some of the old stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of people say that to us, don't they? It's like, well, 94 videos.
There's more Cooking with H videos now.
94. Let's just read a few of them out. Not all 94, but the first one was me trying to do iced tea with a packet, and everyone got really upset about that. And I understand why now. S'mores with Reese's, iced tea, the proper one. Grits, I did grits. Mrs. H's debut, Cooking with H. British family tries Skyline Cincinnati chili. Jello, chow chow, biscuits and gravy for the first time. American chicken and dumplings, beignets, peanut butter cookies, American style jello mud pie, US style pancakes, biscuits and gravy, Reese's cookies, oat cookies, pulled pork, cinnamon rolls, southern fried chicken, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, Chicago deep dish pizza. We tried all of these: country brisket skillet, meatloaf, Philly cheesesteak, biscuits, Red Lobster biscuits, blueberry scones or scones, Cuban sandwich, sloppy joes, Pillsbury biscuits, Cowboy Kent's nana pudding, Southern Coca-Cola cake, Cracker Barrel recipe, Southern fried chicken, peach cobbler. We tried to do Popeye's chicken, coney dogs. Our first smoking video during St. Louis ribs, banana bread, Frito pie, apple pie, Tex-Mex sopapilla cheesecake, Locomoco crumble cookies,
Oh,
pineapple upside down cake, buffalo wings, tater tots casserole, snickerdoodles, Reuben sandwich, smoking pork butt, pork butt burritos, French toast, funnel cakes, biscuits and sausage and gravy bombs, blackberry cobbler, French dip sandwich, egg nog, shoe fly pie, sugar cream pie, pork tenderloin sandwiches.
go Indiana.
Yeah. Monte Cristo sandwich, jambalaya, apple fritters.
We're going to read them all out.
So, yeah, I am. Just in case you haven't, because lots of people said you need to do this. It's like we've actually done it. This depends on the algorithm. Has it shown you it or not? Taylor ham, pork egg roll, baked Alaska, cheesecake brownie, cinnamon roll cheesecakes, shrimp po' boys, Texas chili, which didn't have beans, cream egg croissants, cheesy meatball sub, that was good, Kentucky hot brown, Boston cream pie, Detroit style pizza, New Orleans bourbon bread pudding, devil's food cake, pot roast, crescent rolls, Elvis peanut butter sandwich, raspberry popovers, we made homemade bacon, the ultimate American cheese sandwich, grilled cheese sandwich, tacos de chorizo, Salisbury steak, gooey butter pudding, gooey butter cake, barbecue pork belly, southern sweet potato pie. We've done loads. American breakfast, ribeyes, Cowboy Kent, pork belly, Mississippi pot roast. So there's just a few of them. We've done quite a few.
We've done quite a few, yes.
So I went from saying I wouldn't do many to
reading them all. So yeah, we did a hell of a lot. A lot of people have said about smoking meatloaf as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you just put the ingredients together and then just whack it. You don't cook it and then put it on the smoker. Or do you just put it straight on the smoker and then?
I have no idea.
I'll have to look into that. Is that a state specific thing, or is that like a?
And I've seen that 20. I don't think it is state specific. I think a lot of people have said it, but they say like it just elevates the dish a lot. 2010 M Taylor says, "Have we ever made key lime pie at home? Not yet, but our nephew-in-law. I was just trying to think what he is. Then I was going to say cousin. I was going to get it all wrong. He made us a key lime pie, didn't he? And it was brilliant. That was when we were in Florida. He's made us 2 actually now. So waiting for his recipe.
Oh yeah,
so that we can make it.
But then we don't have access to key limes,
no, it would have to just be a regular pie.
So Teresa, try a single serving of vanilla yogurt. Add 1 cup of peanut butter and mix together well. Then fold in cool whip topping, 12-ounce. Eat with apples, celery, spread on bread. Add bananas. Pampered. That's how
Pampered chef.
Pampered chef. Oh wow, cool.
Oh, I'm not sure if I'd like. I think it was going all right until I read celery. I don't know. I think with apples it would go good because they always say peanut butter, don't they, and apples, or banana and peanut butter. But yeah.
Desert Phoenix says dirt cake. Yes, it's a real thing.
Oh, I've heard of dirt cake with the gummy worms. I've not made one. Brenda, you need to do a search. There are quite a few I haven't seen. We've got a Cooking with H playlist, so if you go into that, you can see all of the videos if there's any that you've missed.
Yep.
Mississippi mud cake. Sorry.
Go on.
I was just going to say Mississippi mud cake. I was going to make one. So it was my sister-in-law's birthday the other day and we were looking at things to make. But she did have a request, didn't she, for a particular recipe that we've done before. And so we made that for her. Let's see if anyone could guess what cake she wanted for her birthday.
Dirt cake is delicious. Monty, I can spend £1,000 there easily.
We can use regular lime juice for the key lime pie.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should try that.
It probably wouldn't be as good, but it'd be a close second. Well, it might not be a close second, but it could be a second.
We'd try it. We'll definitely try it. Brenda says celery and peanut butter is actually good together. We're not massive celery fans, but maybe if it had peanut butter on it, it might be. I find that celery is one of those things that I try to eat because it's meant to be good for you, but I don't really enjoy it.
I think you've got to have something with it. It's got to be dipped in something, something that doesn't taste like celery.
Greg, singing the praises of mushrooms earlier, but somehow celery is a step too far. I don't know. I just think if you have it with like dips, then I can tolerate it. But it's more so just like a device. It's just used as a spoon,
It's a
really, for my
device,
dip.
yeah.
It's not. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
There's other things I'd rather have.
But yeah, it's supposed to be very good for you. It's like, it's one of those things that's it's got like so little calories. You actually lose calories by eating it. That sounds ridiculous, but the calories it takes to eat and digest is less than what you're eating.
Silly, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. Monty Richardson's best fried food I've ever had at the state fair was fried guacamole balls.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would be quite tasty, I think.
Yeah, definitely try that. Mike, hot dogs with ketchup and slaw. Yeah. Hot dogs. Love me a hot dog. I love me a hot dog.
So Greg says, I guess that's like me and carrots in a dip are great, but by itself, I can't even swallow it. See, yeah, I would prefer the carrot or cucumber or something.
I would prefer carrot. But carrot's a bit sweeter, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't mind carrot. I literally don't mind carrot as long as it's like washed off, because I've had carrot before when I've not really washed it off properly. I'm like, I was a bit of grit on that one. But yes, yeah, I do like carrot. It's one of those things I could eat, raw. But it is nice when you got dip it in things like hummus or something, or yeah, nice. I mean, it's not like brisket, but
No.
out of the heavy, the stuff that's kind of good for you, it's kind of up there. But yeah,
I've got a question on because Mr. H does love hot dogs, Monty. You're correct. And with regards to sausages, how a link of a sausage link, how many pounds would that be, or how many links can you get in a pound? That kind of question.
so I think the hot dogs are slightly different to like a sausage.
No, I was yeah.
Like you think about making their own sausages.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be different to. So like the hot dogs. Yeah, you don't want to know what's in those.
Oh no! I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to, in my head, work out how many links. I know everyone's links might be longer and stuff like that, but I was just wondering roughly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if we were looking to get a sausage stuffer, I don't want to go and get one that's too big, and I don't want to get one that's too small. So I don't know how many sausages we might eat and make and freeze.
That's right.
We're also looking. We've outgrown our freezers, haven't we? And I was looking today at chest freezers and things like that, and other fridge freezers, because I think we might need to up them.
Yeah, I would love to get. Well, we'd love to get an American fridge freezer, proper double door, with the ice maker and the fresh water and stuff. But yeah, one day. Roy's Choice depends on the sausage. Yeah, it does. There's so many different types. But yeah, we can look it up.
So Monty says, I usually make between 5 and 10 pounds of sausage per mix. And the cases I buy are plenty long enough for much more.
Okay.
2010 M Taylor, I just bought a pack of sausages yesterday and it had 6 in and it was £1. Okay. So I know it's just given me an idea of how big a capacity would we need for a sausage stuffer, or because we don't want to go full on catering and
yeah,
we get this big unit.
Yeah, something we've got to wheel in. It's got to go on like a top, a work top.
Okay, so if anyone's got any recommendations of a capacity for a sausage stuffer, and another question, okay, any other good recommendations for warmers?
Yes,
because there's some that people have recommended that we can't get over here in the UK. And obviously some of them are going to be a bit bulky to buy in the US and ship over here, and it might not be worth it. So we're just looking to see if we can get one over here. But ideally we want one that's going to be big enough for when we eventually build up to brisket, or to put a few things in it. I don't even know if we put racks of ribs in, but we'd like to have a big enough capacity for a couple of meats, wouldn't we?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but bare minimum like a brisket, but wide enough. That would be something that we'd like to look at.
Yes. Oh, Heather Spence, the KitchenAid stand mixer has a connector for making your own sausages if you have one of those mixers. No, but I was looking into that, wasn't I? And there was another make that's got one as well. I can't remember which make it was now, but they've got like all the different. So it's got the mixer and it's got all the different attachments. So it works as like a blender almost as well, and a food processor, and then it's got the sausage stuffer. So that's another route I was looking at, but I don't know.
If you could get one tool that can do everything, that would be great.
Yeah.
A good grinder to grind everything up, but then also
Yes.
something that's gonna, push out sausage meat kind of thing. So yeah, that would be good. But yeah, certainly a warmer, something that we can open up, but big enough that you can put a brisket in. That's gonna, bring the temperature down, but keep it constant at like 150 degrees or something, or maybe a little bit
Yes.
less. That's something that we want to, we'd like to do. And yes,
So John's saying that KitchenAid's headquarters is in Michigan.
is it?
Yeah.
John, put a good word in for us.
I want to get a KitchenAid.
It's American made, isn't it? Yep,
Yeah.
obviously, because Michigan. But
No, Mike says, do we not have a warming drawer in our oven? No. Yeah, we don't get them very often in ovens over here.
no, we don't. We can't even. I know someone's like tapped into the oven, and you can do something to fool it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not like hacking into the oven.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything with.
I break it.
The knowledge. Yeah, we'd end up breaking it and need to buy a new oven or something like that.
Yeah. So the other thing is, I know some people said about you can get like the cool boxes, Yetis. They're good, but they'll only last. They'll keep something warm for about no more than sort of 7 hours.
Right.
So we want something that sort of go overnight. So yeah, after you do the brisket, wrap it up and then put it in the warmer so it comes back down but stays constant. And then you obviously you're ready to serve. When you want to sort of serve it up, kind of thing. But yes, a warmer that'll hold a brisket. That's sort of a bare minimum, really.
Yes. I think we're probably almost going to have to wrap up because it's like 11 o'clock our time now as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just gone. Well, 6 minutes
Yes.
past 11, so we need to get a bit shut eye.
Yeah, so at work
as well.
tomorrow.
But it's been lovely spending time with you, and apologies for the technical hiccups that we had.
Yeah, sorry.
Congratulations to Evie Todd as well. Please get in contact with us. I guess, do we give them a time limit to claim it?
I just think we'd do some posts, maybe on. If we don't hear anything by tomorrow, maybe we'll do a post on YouTube.
Oh yeah, do a post. But yeah, if we don't hear back, we'll have to
yeah,
we'll have to see.
Give it a week.
Yes. But we do want to do some more games. We do want to do some more little giveaways at some point, don't we, as well? So stay tuned for further lives because we definitely want to make them happen because we do enjoy them. But it's been lovely, and thank you to everyone for joining us tonight.
Absolutely. Just very, very quickly before we go, Clara, Tammy, Roy, Heather, Laurie, Monty, Greg, Tammy, Jim, Jane, 2010, Roy, Mike. Thank you so much, all of you guys, for sticking around, hanging around with us, jumping from stream to stream, putting up with our professionalism. If anyone could, let us know about warmers or any sort of kind of like KitchenAid or something like that, we'd really, really appreciate it. If you do want to see a little bit more behind the scenes and help support us, no, it's not for everyone. We do have a Patreon. Check that out. If that's not for you, obviously we've got Facebook and Instagram. That's absolutely free. You get to see more behind the scenes and things like that. We obviously love to have you over there. Thank you so much, guys. And all that leaves us to say is take care.
God bless.
See you all in the next video.
Night.